أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Inshallah, today's topic is going to be on Mad Lazim. If you remember, we did two categories of Mad Asli and Mad Farai. Mad Lazim comes under the category of Mad Farai. Mad Lazim is of two types, as you can see in this picture here. Mad Lazim is Mad Lazim Kalimi and Mad Lazim Harafi. Mad Lazim Kalimi has to do with the word as a whole. Okay? If I give you the word Kareem, so you see the word, the whole word, the mad happening in the whole word. Okay, it's called kalami, mad lazim kalami. And mad lazim harafi has to do with the letter in the word, the single huruf, right? The single huruf in the word. So in mad lazim kalami, there are two types of mad. Okay, here you see mad lazim kalami. There are two types of mad. One is the compulsory heavy lengthening. Okay, don't go by this, but remember this, mad lazim kalami is of two types. Okay, one is heavy lengthening, one is light lengthening. Okay, mad lazim kalami musaqal is called from taqil. Taqil, the taqil means heavy. So mad lazim kalami musaqal and mad lazim kalami mukhaffaf. Okay, and what is khaffaf from? Mukhaffaf from the word khafif. And khafif means light. So now you have under mad kalami, you have two types of mad. Mad lazim kalami muthaqqal and mad lazim kalami mukhaffaf. Okay, so this is under kalami. The same for harafi, mad lazim harafi. Here too you have two categories, the same names, but it's called mad lazim harafi muthaqqal and mad lazim harafi mukhaffaf. Same way. Okay, now let's look at mad lazim kalami. Okay, so what is mad lazim? Its definition: an original or fixed sukoon is positioned after a mad letter in a word, okay, or a letter. This is mad. This is a general definition of mad lazim. So now, if you remember, I told you mad farai, and remember mad lazim is one of the mads that come under mad farai. Remember, I had told you that all the mads of mad farai, there has to be a reason why they are extended from 2 counts to 4, 5, or 6 counts, right? There should be a reason. And here we know the reason is a sukoon. So the reason why a 2 count mad gets extended to a 4, 5, or 6 count is because of the coming of a sukoon. Okay? So mad lazim has to do with a coming of a sukoon after a mad letter. Okay, so by original, this sukoon, an original sukoon, that is not a sukoon that you give it. When do you give a sukoon? When you stop in our recitation, you present a sukoon. You present a sukoon to the letter of the word you're stopping on, right? Like if I say Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. So I'm presenting the meme in Alameen with a sukoon and I'm stopping there. That's the reason why that sukoon is a presented sukoon. But here they are saying it's a sukoon that is an original sukoon that is already there on the word. You're not presenting the sukoon. So an original or fixed sukoon is positioned after a mad letter in a word or a letter, which will make up mad lazim kalami or mad lazim harafi. And again, by original, it is meant that the sukoon is part of the original makeup of the word and is present when continuing the reading and when stopping. Okay, now look at this. Al-mad al-lazim al-kalami muthaqqal. So remember I said the mad again is divided into two groups. Here we are going to talk about al-mad lazim al-kalami muthaqqal. And what is its definition? It is when an original sukun, the letter has a shadda on it, and it comes after a mad letter in a word. So when you look at the shadda, you know, when I open the shadda, right? If I say, look at the word inna, you know, a shadda means two letters, two duplicated letters. The first letter will have a sukun and the second letter will have a haraka. Like in the word, just like take the word over here, we'll look at the example here and I will explain it to you more in detail. Why is this word heavy? Why is it called mutakal? Because of the shadda. A shadda indicates again two letters of the same. The first one with a sukun, and they're explaining it here, and the second one with a vowel that is accompanying the shadda. The two letters have merged and they become a mushaddat, right? Now what you're going to do is, I'm going to give you an example here. Let me look at the example here. Look at the example here. Let's look at Okay, let's look at this example because this will be better for you to understand. I don't want to give you a letter with a huruf shams so there. So let's look at this one here. Okay, if you look at this in this word, this is one word. Okay, this is one word. That's why it's called mad lazim kalami, because it's happening inside the word. Okay, if you look at this word, you will first look for the mad sign. What is a mad letter here in this word? The first mad you see is an alif mad, right? In the word atuha, right? The ha here is an alif mad. This alif mad is immediately followed by a shadda. Okay? So normally if there wouldn't have been a shadda on jeen, I would have just stretched the ha to two harakas. But because of the coming of a shadda immediately after the mad letter alif, now this mad alif will not be stretched to two harakas. Instead, it will be stretched to 6 harakas. Okay? So, atuha. And then I don't leave the ha. I stretch the ha and I join it to the jeen there. Okay? Now, jim shadda actually is what? Two jims. The first jim has a sukoon and the second jim has the dhamma on it, right? You agree with me? So now this ha is going to be stretched to 6 counts, which is, it's hard to do, right? You have to have good lungs to stretch it, and it works on your breathing mechanism. So you stretch it to 6 counts and you merge it with the jim. Okay, you don't let the ha hanging in the air. You don't leave it in the air. You don't see atuha, June, June. Okay, there's another mud coming there. But for right now, you don't leave the ha hanging in the air. You have to merge the ha with the jim. And this idgham happening with the jim is the reason why it's called mad lazim kalami muthaqqal. Okay, because there's merging. Okay, so now if I read now if I read this word, I'll read this word after explaining the next mud. In the same word, there are two mud lazims happening, which is very rare. Okay, so now look at the next word here. Next mud. The next mud letter in after jim dhamma is followed by wow mud. Okay, this wow mud is again immediately followed by a noon with a shadda. So when a mad letter is immediately followed by a shadda letter in the same word, you will again do a mad lazim kalami muthaqqal, which is you will stretch it to 6 counts and you will merge it with the next letter, with the letter that has a shadda on it. So this is a little tough, but we'll try it. So this is hard because noon shadda also gives you the ruling of When you have a noon with the shadda, you have to make the gunna and stretch it out to 2 counts. So this is a little bit hard. It takes a lot of practice. Let's look at this one here. I didn't give you this example because I didn't want you to get confused with the sod with the shadda here. This sod with the shadda, you know why it has a shadda? Because this has the prefix al, marifa letter. It's an marifa, and it's sod is a letter of shamsi letter, right? That's why you say as-saw, as-saw. The saw has a shadda because it tells you that sod is a shamsi letter. So don't let that sod confuse you. Look at the word as-saw, and you look at the mud in as-saha. The mud letter is alif here because alif is a mud for the letter before it that has a fatha on it. Okay. Now, as soon as I see a mud letter, and here it is alif, I look at the following letter and see if that has a shadda. Yes, it has a shadda. The following letter after alif is a kha, and it has a shadda. It has a shadda on it. It has a tashdeed or a shadda on it. Now, I know as soon as I see a shadda on the letter that follows the alif mud, here in this case, I have to stretch this alif mad now to 6 counts. Okay. If there was no shadda on kha, how will I read this word? I'll just read as as-saha, kha. Okay. But because of the coming of the of the shadda on the kha, I will stretch the sod to 6 counts, merge it with the kha, okay, and read and do a mad kalami musaqal. الصاخ. Okay. الصاخ. So I stretched the sword to 6 counts and I didn't leave it in the air. I merged it with the kha and made it mad kalami musaqal. And since it's happening inside the whole word, this mad is happening in the word, it's called mad kalami, not harafi. Okay. Okay, they explained it more beautifully over here. Now see, they said, why is it called, the reason why this mud is happening is because of the shadda, but when you say the reason, it's because of the sukun. Why sukun? Because when you open up the shadda, there is two letters, two duplicated letters, where the first letter has a sukun. Okay, I hope that is clear. Okay. Another example here is الذكرين. This is again, if you see over here, you will see that if you remember, anything that has a hamza followed by a mad letter is mad badal, right? Now mad badal, you will say this is mad badal, but remember, it is immediately followed by a shadda. So when you look at this word, you will not say this is mad badal, because mad kalami musaqal has more precedence, more priority than mad badal. Okay, so that's the reason why they call this mad kalami musaqal. They will not call it mad badal. Though you see the word starting with a hamza followed by alif, but this is called mad kalami musaqal. Okay, keep that in mind, inshallah. This is one of the words which you will not say this is mad badal. You will call it mad kalami musaqal. So this is enough for today, inshallah. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. You can stop the recording, please.